Good day. This is me, Joanna Sumasino, and today I am going to discuss about the metric and the English system. So, first, what is the metric system? The metric system started and became the most used system of measurement worldwide, and the Philippines has adopted the metric system as its official system of measurement. While the English system was widely used until the 1800s and 1900s. So, the difference between the two is that metric system simply moves the decimal point to convert between its measurements, prefixes, while the English system requires a conversion ratio to move between measurements. So, as you can see, there's a difference between the two of them. So, take a look at this photo. So, in English, there is inches, while on the metric is centimeters, and feet in the English system and meters in the metric system, pounds on English, kilograms on the metric, ounces on the English system, while grams on the metric, gallons in the English, while in the metric is liters, and for the last one is miles is for the English system and metric is for the kilometers. So at this moment, I am going to discuss about how to read a ruler. So now this is our ruler. So in this part, this is what you called the metric system, which is the centimeter or the millimeters. While on this, in this side, this is our English system, which is inch. Right, so that is our English system, and this part is our metric system. So now this is our metric system, so centimeter or millimeter. So first, let's start with the 0. So, and this is our whole numbers, the 0, 1, and the 2. So first, let's start to count these lines here. So first is 0, 1, millimeter, that is a millimeter. So 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 millimeter. So 10 millimeter is equivalent to 1 centimeter. So as we continue, so we will start to 10, and now we will continue to 11 millimeter, 12 millimeter, 13 millimeter, 14 millimeter, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 millimeter. So 20 millimeter is equivalent to 2 centimeter. So now let's go to the English system. So for me it is quite hard, so because it's a lot of numbers here. So let's start with okay, this is the 0 and the 1, so this is the whole number. So first, let's start to count this fourth inch. So this red. So let's start with this one. So this part, this line, this big line here is the fourth inch. So let's start with the 1/4, which is this line. First big line. So that is 1/4. The second big line is the 2/4. The third big line is the 3/4, and the last one is the 4/4, or it is equivalent to whole number 4, right? So now let's go to the 8th inch, which is here. This is the 8th inch. So as you can see, there's numbers. So in this part, so this is what we call the 8th inch, which is the second long line, right? So let's start with this one first. Okay, this part is the 1/8, right? The second
long line, the 1/8, and then the second is the 2/8, third is 3/8, and then next is 4/8, 5/8, and 6/8, and then the last one is the 7/8. Right, so that is our 1/8 inch. So this is also the same. And then next we have these small lines here. This is tiny lines here that has a those tiny lines have an equivalent value. So that is the 16th inch. So let's start with the 1/16, and then let's move to 3/16, 5/16, 7/16, 9/16, 11/16, and 13/16, and then the last one is the 15/16. So that is our 16 inch. So that is our English system. That is how we read ruler about English system. So at this point, we are going to measure an object so that we will fully understand on how to measure. So I will use a Johnson's baby powder, 25 grams. So we will measure this one. So for me, I will use the metric system since it is, for me, it is easy. It is the easiest way in measuring. Because in English system, it's quite hard for me. So that I will use the metric system. So we will just measure this one. So okay. So as you can see, so there's a line here. This is at 80 centimeter. So so the line is in here. So this is the part. So the measure of this Johnson's baby powder is 80.5 centimeter or 805 millimeter. So that is our that is the measure of our Johnson's baby powder, 80.5 centimeter or 805 millimeter. So now let's try another object. So we use correction tape. So we're going to measure it. So just wait for a while, and then wait, it's moved. No. So just wait. Okay, now we measured it now. So it is 70.5 centimeter or 705 millimeter. So that is our that is the measure of our correction tape. And now for the last one, we are going to measure our lip tint. So let's try to measure it. Okay, let's try to. Okay, now this is one. So let's try to count it. So we stopped on the 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 80.4 centimeter or 804 millimeter. 80.4 centimeter or 804 millimeter. So that is our that is the measure of our lip tint.
So that's all for my video demonstration about the metric and the English system. So I've learned a lot in this video today since the lesson is very important in our daily life. We can use it everywhere, especially when we go to the market and buying some foods or buying some stuffs, right? We need to measure it so that we can know, and it is very, very useful. And I am happy that I've learned from that lesson, and I do hope that I could learn more because I am willing to learn. And that's all. Thank you.